So how do we make sure our members get progress and keep them accountable, right? We want to make sure we ensure a high standard because we want to get results for everybody. And, we take all feedback into consideration, but we kind of break it down into facts versus feels, right? We, can understand when a client feels like this is too hard. Oh man, this is brutal. I'm not strong enough. I can't do this. We take that into account. We also take the facts into account. Hey, John, look, we did the same exact thing last week. Same type of reps, same types of sets. How do you feel today? Is there anything going on? Do you feel tired at work? Did you sleep enough? No, I feel fine. Hey man, the facts tell us you can do this today, right? We believe in you. I think everything is set up for your success. The metrics show it right here. Let's get after it. And sometimes having a more fact-first based approach, right, can kind of temper the muddy waters and clear up any confusion about what the next steps are versus basically taking a feels approach, right? We want to include some rationale, logic, and not saying we just throw out all the subjective, feelings out the window, but we go with facts first. So we get a lot of people that kind of plateau out, put in a lot of work and they're not getting results. And we found these are the most common things when people come here. Hey, Paul, hey, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, I've done this. I'm just not seeing any results. I don't know what to do. And I think the number one thing that I've found and all our coaches have seen is that intensity does not match forcing the body to actually make change. So I'm talking when we have our members do sets, we want to see crazy facial expressions. We want to see them kind of talking to themselves. We want to see them almost fighting back a little bit emotionally because that's how sets should feel. And it's hard to do that on your own unless you're, a little bit psycho. You hear the term all the time, like train insane, remain the same. Essentially, that's what it is. It's not normal to make our body change and do these things. So that's the thing I think most people underestimate is how hard the set actually needs to be to force your body to change. And facial expressions, right? We look at speed of rep. The rep needs to be so slow as you're kind of, fighting through it. And we're here to hold you accountable to that. And we're here to kind of encourage you through those hard sets. So the second thing is probably specificity. A lot of people are doing the wrong things. They're doing a lot of running. If you're looking for, weight loss and toning and sculpting, running can help, but it's not the main thing, right? The evidence shows it's pretty clear. It's lifting weights and doing cardiovascular training. So running is part of that equation. We need to lift weights. We need to get the body molded, right, through iron and load. And the research has shown it, and anecdotally and in the literature, some people are just doing the wrong things. And like I talked about prior, they're just working at the wrong intensity. So also with weightlifting, some people just do, bicep curls, right? Why is my stomach not getting smaller? Because we're just doing bicep curls. We got to do total body lifts that challenge the whole body systemically, right? From the spine, to your capillaries, to your arteries, to your heart. Something that challenges your body as a whole and forces it to change. So specificity, we got to look at what exercises you're picking and what methods are you picking. Third, progressive overload. So we talked about making sure we're right at the right intensity. The human body is amazing, man. It can really adapt. It'll match what you demand of it, and it'll rise. It will. It's very resilient. It's one of the strengths of the human body. The problem is people get to a certain point. Oh, this is great. It's easy now. All right, I'm done. I'm good. Nah, what's the next step? Right? 2 more reps. A little bit more weight. Keep the gain train rolling. Keep it moving forward. We want to have that mindset like, hey, if this is easy, all right, what's the next step? And I think that's kind of like hard mindset for a lot of people to swallow when it comes to training with strength and conditioning. And so we really try to bring that kind of energy, cultivate that kind of culture where it's, hey, when I'm here, what's next? What's the next steps? And progressive overload ensures that no one stalls out and we're always making progress. I think probably fourth is a common one, especially with social media, right? It's comparing self to others. It's comparing your body to other people's bodies. We see so many images now on Instagram, and it's kind of easy to do that. And also, we follow some coaches, instructors that we go to classes with. Is, oh man, why can't I look like this person? Why do I not look like that? I'm working my butt off. We gotta take into account genetics, right? Everyone is very different when it comes to what their genetic profile is and their upper limits are. Some people are just super gifted genetically. And so, we really try to encourage, hey, compare yourself to yourself and see what the next steps are for you, and just continue to get better and just try to be the best version of yourself. And we bring the metrics and the quantified approach to guide that and motivate people and encourage people to see that you have your own high ceiling and you're worth comparing yourself to yourself. And I think the last one is nutrition. It's kind of boring, right? Talking about nutrition, how you're eating, but it's crucial, man. It's super important. And we're always trying to find the easy way to do it. There's no easy way. And ultimately, for most people, it comes down to how many calories you're taking in versus how many you're putting out. And so those are the main things we're looking at. For weight loss, we need to take in less than we're putting out. If we're trying to put on muscle, we need to take in more than we're putting out. It's really simple math, but not easy to execute. So we got to understand people's relationships with food, what their competency level is in prepping their own food. And so we take that all into account and really, really try to find easy to do things. It could just be, hey, can we get a little more protein? Can we get add some more veggies into your diet? It's not about just counting calories instantly when you've never done anything nutritional before. So we try to meet members where they're at and see what are the easy activities you can do to improve your nutrition to make progress on your fitness.